welcome to episode 222. I'm BU Squalor, and I kind of feel like Will Radovich needs a chance to be on this team. We'll give him another shot. Probably shouldn't have benched him in the first place and moved on from him, but I think we got I don't remember, but there was a reason. Anyways, I'm going to take him off the do not finds, and we're going to give him a contract extension. 8.28 divided by 3. 2.73 divided by 3. Just over 3.5 million a year. Alright, so 9, 5. Cap hits 3.1 million. What do you say? Want to do that? Alright, Will Radovich is staying on the team after one good year and then a bunch of bench work. Okay, so I went through and marked down the people that were not resigning, 13 of them. 9 of them are rookies that are players that I drafted. Or not, are. Last year we team players, and 2 of them were ours. Yeah, 2 of them. There's 9, so pretty big difference there. But we should go and hit the advance button and see who's playing in the wild card. I don't think the Seahawks are playing in the wild card. So, well, we're into the playoffs, and you can see that we got some offensive linemen with some serious experience. I wonder if Madsen won. Yeah, I think Madsen won. No, he's hurt. Oldman, that's going to be big for him. And White and Hutchins, there we go. He's got a Pro Bowl bid, it looks like, and so did he won Rookie of the Year and a Pro Bowl appearance. So that is big time for him. He didn't play at all. Did he go to the Pro Bowl? He went to the Pro Bowl. That's funny. It's so funny. Oh, look at that. Jonathan Bradham went to the Pro Bowl. And defensively, I can't imagine we're going to see any big experience numbers, but maybe they do. Oh, wow, look at that. Lewis McLaughlin went to the Pro Bowl. Frazier go to the Pro Bowl? Did the both safeties go to the Pro Bowl? Oh, my goodness. Conrad went to the Pro Bowl? No, Conrad did not go to the Pro Bowl. He need a lot of experience from playing, I guess. On Brazil, that might be Pro Bowl numbers, yep. Did Pettis make that? Nope. Definitely. Mr. Best did. Yep, first Pro Bowl. Oh, yeah, good experience there. Laughing, that's going to be huge for him, like I said. Donald Groves, 31,000 experience. Oh, what a great day. Great day for that. Day off schedule. Broncos at Browns, Vikings at Redskins. The Vikings made it in the playoffs. The Lions made it in the playoffs, and we made it in the playoffs. The 2 wildcard teams were Vikings and the Lions. Divisional round will be Packers and Seahawks. I don't know about the FC side yet. MVP of the league, not a Packer. Connor Cunningham. Connor Cunningham. Quarterback, Rashad Mears, Dustin Crompton, Yeoman Rubla, Kashmir, Brady. Tovio Baloli took 10th. Coach of the Year, Victor Floor. Jay Gruden, 3rd. Dan Quinn. Todd Bowles, Mike Mularkey, Sean Payton, Matt Hendrick. AFC Awards, Honor, Houston. Spikes, Defensive Rookie. Marcus Heron Jr., Best Quarterback, Patrick Warner. Running back, Connie. Oh, running back one. Have to look at his stats. Oh, we also wanted to look up the guy. Wide receiver. Line Chargers, Norton, linebacker, Houston. Kicker. NFC side. Banks Wilson, Offensive Player of the Year, Brody Hoden. Look at that. 2 Lions on that list. Lakin got Defensive Player of the Year. Neil Stallings took 6th. Laughlin took 9th. Rookie of the Year went to Donald Groves. Eldon Martin took 9th. Rookie of the Year. Laughlin took 4th. Quarterback. Groves was 6th. Running back. Vince Trent took 3rd, even though he didn't play much. Wide receiver, we're never going to see a wide receiver. Jonathan Bradham took 8th. Offensive lineman. Oh, look at that. So broken right there. Defensive lineman. Adrian Best took 8th. Linebacker. Not on the list. Defensive back. Brazil took 3rd. Beekman took 1st with a 2-14 record. Kicker. Ace Bortles. We took 3rd. Okay, so I got lots to. It's paperwork time, basically. Paperwork time, spending EXPs. This guy buffed up for the playoffs. That guy buffed up for the playoffs. That'd be great. Okay, it's time to play Minnesota Vikings in the division round. We faced them twice already this year, so I'm gonna just play the game, and we know what we're facing. It's a good team, but their starting running back is hurt. Have a good quarterback, and our quarterback got some serious boosts from winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Went to the Pro Bowl. Okay. Yep, Pro Bowl Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Week 14. Vince Trent went to the Pro Bowl, even though he missed a lot of the game. Like 1,200 yards or something. A couple of Player of the Weeks. Michael Hutchins, a fullback, went to the Pro Bowl. Jonathan Bradham went to the Pro Bowl, wide receiver. Jordan Matson won Offensive Lineman of the Year and went to the Pro Bowl. It's his 4th. Our backup left tackle that played, he went to the Pro Bowl and got quick dev. Prince Chuov went to the Pro Bowl. Our left guard is 4th. With Vince Trent there, it makes it really easy to go to the Pro Bowl. Jackson Gunn, the center, went to the Pro Bowl. Christopher Goldman went to the Pro Bowl 1st. Melvin Kibla went to the Pro Bowl. That's his 6th Pro Bowl. Kicker went to the Pro Bowl. That's his 3rd out of 4 years. Scott Reary, 10th Pro Bowl out of 10 years. Been in the team for 10 years already. Adrian Best, Pro Bowl. Maybe it's his 11th year. Ron Brazell went to the Pro Bowl. 3rd Pro Bowl for him. Free safety, Lindsey Frazier went to the Pro Bowl, and strong safety. Bruce McLaughlin went to the Pro Bowl, and so did the right outside linebacker. So we had defensive players than I expected. Went to the Pro Bowl. Great break up there by Stallings. It's been a while since I've played this. To the players and the numbers, it's going to be a little rushing behind. How long it's been. 10. From the Bird. Word's got room and he goes up the middle and he's got a gap and he's gonna go far. A big run given up by the Packers defense there. Sending up Minnesota in field goal range. Back to pass. Dumps it off to Marion. Marion got himself the first down. Wide receiver. Minnesota, the number 1, is not fast. He is, so that means that Fenton Pettis is going to have a full day. And dealing with the speed. Word up the middle again. Minnesota's making this look pretty easy right now. We do have some weaknesses on this team. Leading to the quarterback and outside linebackers. And coverage, middle linebacker. And the secondary is pretty good. 5 handoff. Wadsworth breaks. Jeez, what is going on here? Look at that 11-yard gain on first down. Minnesota's secondary is not very good. One of the safeties worked, but the other safety was not, and then backs are all just average. They are pushing hard to score quickly here. And nice break up by Jerome Brazell there. Garland in motion. Getting back to pass. Late blitz. Gets to him. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Driver. 70 pressure. Gets it. Oh, he drops it. For 5-10 yards, and they are going to kick a field goal. Here we go. Our quarterback of the future here. 20 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Man, what's up with the Saints? The Saints are crushing it. Seahawks, and we'll be facing them in the championship game. Should we make it that far? Stutters a couple times to make it around the corner, and then steps out of bounds. Good run by Trent. Good ball carrier vision there. Eighth year in the NFL. 28 years old. Let's start hitting that wall. Hall of Famer for sure. Just because he was so durable.
Let's go! Green 39!
Blocking. Past the right side. What a bullet. Gloves there. Good pass. He's an 84 overall now. Rookie of the year and everything. He's definitely going to be the quarterback of the future for us. Beating out 2 first-round picks. Keenan Bibbs is going to be go after the season, and you know, I tell you, man, that 2026 draft, not good, man. I only have 3 players left from it. I think like a 4th and 6th and a 7th. I mean, it's late players that hung on, kind of thing. 2 of them. Up the middle. What a juke. It's pretty right there. Nice knee. Good Volvic carrier vision this year. He missed a lot of time. I think this is his first game back or something.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Third and 3, looking around. Fix with the first down. That's pretty sweet too. Look at this play again. We get the first down.
Single, single. Check 37, check 37.
He didn't. Oh, that was pretty. Eating. First year rookie. Rookie number 2.
Double tight, double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
Bears.
Hurry up, here
Freaky.
we go. 319.
3 tight end set.
319.
Hutchinson move. I guess it's a fullback. And off Finch Trent, nowhere to go. Quarterback sneak. Quarterback option. Down. Now it's a third down.
Strong left. Strong left. Watch the pass. Hurry up, here we go.
He's going to come up short. We're kicking a field goal too. All right, got a 3rd down and 8 here with Packers defense doing pretty good.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Which was a holding call that knocked him back, but blitz picked up. Waddle stutters and he doesn't make it. They're gonna punt. For his offense, he is not hurt in on 3rd downs apparently. I guess it's really early, so maybe that's not true at all. Yes, and now we're in the 3rd down and 10. Donald Rose rushed the pass and then pressure up the middle on the second one. Leads us to this 3rd down.
No. Check. Patriot.
The rookie. Back to pass. Again. Thinking about it. Throws it. 2 checks. Goes backwards. And I might actually have lost a yard on that play. Yep. We're punting the ball. It's the Pro Bowl punter. The 10-time Pro Bowl punter. One of the best punters in the NFL history. Punts the ball. And it goes inside to the 14. That's pretty good. 67-yard punt there. New Orleans, lots of points on both teams they faced. The Lions and the Seahawks. Minnesota 1st down. Brazell in motion. And off. Nowhere to go. Bird with 2-yard gain. Quarter's almost over. Bird up the middle. Big hole up the middle. Sometimes that push is amazing. 3rd and 1. High formation. Fullback dive. Fuller getting the 1st down. Word is just giving us a lot of problems. It's a big run by him. But check it out. He gets around the corner and Neil Stallings misses the tackle. And the only one that can catch him, thankfully, is Kelsey Steed, who is one of the faster ends in the game, but he broke a couple tackles there and he's in field goal position already after that run. Whitworth Packers defense getting pushed around in this battle of the 2 field goals here. 2nd and 4, and that's the end of the first quarter, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the second quarter. Finally, a play in the backfield for the Packers defense to stop them from running the ball with Word, and now we're at a 3rd and 6. It's a flag for holding. He's going to throw the ball away. That should be declined. And they'll kick a field goal. Oh, they accepted the penalty. Oh, man. I guess if we get a sack here, then it'll be a lot worse, but... Oh. Is that holding again? Oh, 3rd and 26 from the 44. They declined that one. Oh, now you have to accept that one. That's stupid. Bad man in logic right there. And they wouldn't have been in field goal range. Boo. Alright, a 3rd down and 8 for us now. As our offense has been buttery. Now back to pass. Bumps it off, and he dropped it. Oh, kind of an awkward thing, but we're punting. And it's Word, or running back that's crushing us. Is crushed up his shoulders. Not good. And he on the sideline? It's on the sideline. He might be okay. Stinger or something, maybe. But for now, he's out. DeMarcus Word is out. Wadsworth, Elgin Wadsworth is in. Hand him the ball right off the get-go. He gets caught up. Ish. Billicut Petey. Like 6 now. Hayden back to pass. Steps up, dumps it off. Lynn's got a 1st down. I think Hayden missed like 4 of his 5 first passes, and now he's just been lights out here. He didn't hand off up the middle for Wadsworth, but ended over. Someone's hurt on the play. Who got hurt? I don't know. Was it Pettis? Flag for holding. Let's see who got hurt. Minnesota is at 2nd and 12. Pressure up the middle, but gets picked up and then sacked. It's a big sack there by Dante Driver. Just came back for this game. Kelsey Snead are the starters. Let's see, it's pretty stonewalled up there. Coverage sack big time. And Conrad was coming up blitzing too. 3rd and 23 now. Pressure up the middle, but he gets rid of it. And he's got a free clearing. Pushes forward. Pushes hard. Did he make the first down? Ooh, the referee's got some issues. 4th and inches, they stopped him. Inches short. Are they going to go for it on 4th down? It's too close for my comfort. Tried, he was pushing. I think they're going to go for it on 4th down here. Nope, kicking a field goal. It's a long field goal. For a 6-point lead in Minnesota for Minnesota. He's up. And it's short. Oh, good. First down here. Handoff. Trent spins. Pushes, slams forward. Solid 9-yard gain there. First down. Just check the ball in the player's face. Let's get the penalty. Minnesota has 208 offensive yards. We have 82. 30 rushing yards. This is pretty bad. First down. Minnesota's had the ball a lot compared to us. It's a playoff game, divisional round. Winner faces the Saints. I have no idea who the quarterback of the Saints is. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill will be old in 2029. Vince Trent kind of didn't get a lot of push off there on the line. 2nd and 9. Pollock is the very strong, defensive tackle, high rated. 2nd and 9. Adams in motion. They're gonna blitz. Adams with the catch. Tackle. Rose, who started off strong, has been missing a lot of passes apparently because he's 6 for 10 now. Box. Minnesota blitz. Jump off to clear it. Oh wow, that's a very exciting there. I guess he's the backup because Nixon's hurt. Big play for the undrafted running back. Adam in motion. Hand off Vince Trent. 2nd and 6. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 6. Vince Trent. Man, just not a lot of room in that middle there. 2-minute warning. 5 yards for a first down. Both wildcard teams were from the NFC North. Minnesota and the Lions. Those bump off the Hitchens. He's got miles to go, and we're kicking a field goal to tie this game. We can get the ball back with no time left. It doesn't matter, but can we stop them on 3rd and 12 here? Time is running off the clock. They're not even trying very hard here. They're just going to let it go down. We're going to go into halftime. They're not even going to snap the ball, huh? Nope, snap the ball. Last chance. Marion. Nothing doing. Halftime, guys. It's 6. What? Oh. 2 long sacks in a row on the rookie quarterback. He just doesn't know. Look at it's right there. You just got to dump it off. Look, it's crossed. There's 2 crossing going on. I mean, you just can't. You can't do this. He just showed his rookie awareness right there with those plays, and Minnesota is going to have great field position and maybe even block this punt. Moves to the 50. All right, is it possible to stop him and make him kick a long field goal? 3rd and 4. Even back to pass, blitzing, gets it out. Miranda's got a first down. 5-yard gain. And that moves the sticks. Blitz was just a little short. First and 10. Getting back to pass. Passes over the middle. Marion. Short gain. Reams with the tackle. Neal taking a playoff. No, Neal was in there. One of the outside linebackers taking a playoff. They're running a 3-3-5 here. And lots of pressure, but passes away and Lynn hits it with Laughlin. Ironically with the tackle. So funny that Mario Laughlin and now we have new McLaughlin. Lewis McLaughlin. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Let's get off the field, guys. Going to 3. He's in motion. Pitch up the middle, and he's hit as he threw, and that is going to cause them to kick a field goal. Kind of like the Lions, we just cannot run against the Minnesota Vikings. They're just beating us up in the trenches here, and that's amazing, you know. And here we are now, a 3rd and 9, not getting any yards on the ground at all. 3rd and 11. I'm sorry, he lost 2 yards on that run. Back to pass. Spins out of it. He's going down. Yeesh. The run. It just, I don't know what to say about this. It's a broken tackle, a little slip off there, broken tackle, and then finally tackled. Watching the defense play way too much because the offense doesn't move the ball and the defense can't stop the run, and we're just waiting. It's amazing. Big 3rd down stop needed here. 3rd and 10. Get bunch formation for them. Packers bring 4. Pressure gets to him. There's a flag. Is that a face mask? Oh, it's a face mask on a sack. On Javonte Driver. And that's an automatic first down. It doesn't matter who the running back from Minnesota is. They're just gashing us. Their ends are a problem. Not good at their jobs. Javonte Driver. Lynn's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. We have to respond with a touchdown. Frazier pulled off on the coverage and Ish got blocked and dang. I'm getting nervous. Getting nervous. Alright, here we go again with a short pass and a run for no gain, and we're We're at 3rd and 8, and like I said, we have to respond with points. 3rd and 8. Groves. Floater to Finlaw for the first down. I think that's his first catch of the game. Yep, 19-yarder to our slot receiver. Nice touch on that ball. Must respond. Gotta give that defense a break. Nice catch. Had a face mask play where he sacked him for a face mask. Sacked him and got a face mask. That just really hurt because they would have held him to a field goal. Good comeback catch there. Fifteen passes, 15 rushes. High formation, 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Hand off Brent, and the middle of that line is just disgusting. We only have 76 passing offense. Offensive yards. To get one more play off. It looks like it's going to be a run. Right up the middle, too, I bet. Oh. Okay. Dumps it off again. Zuchek gets around the corner, and he breaks past the linebacker for a big gain to end the 3rd quarter. Down 10. Oof. Bucky can score a touchdown. Also, I decided that I'll look at the thing, but if any computer teams qualify for rebalancing, I'm going to do them too. Just for the heck of it. I don't think they will, but we could get a team that loses 5 Super Bowls in 30 years, maybe? I have no idea. Trent up the middle. Trent pushes forward, finally gets a decent run. That's not a great average. What is that average? Come on, Matt, you should tell me these things. 3.41 yards a carry. First and goal from the 3rd. Claret is in the backfield. Claret's going to get the ball, and he's going to get spiraled up immediately for a 2-yard loss. They're going to go from the 6. Claret still in the game. Finlaw catches it. Someone gets hurt. It's not Finlaw, though. He is slow to get up. It's the cornerback. Sean Gresham. And these are all their corners aren't really that great anyways. Doesn't. Just an average guy placed with an average guy. 3rd and goal. We have to get it in the end zone. And they are doing a bunch formation. A lot of bodies on a lot of bodies. And he's going to get sacked and dropped for a loss. Oh my goodness. Kicking a field goal. Alright, here we go, guys. It's the first 3rd down that they have more than 4 yards to go. So can we stop them? Get the ball back for our offense to finally put it into the end zone. It's a blitz up the middle. He gets a pass away, and he thankfully overthrew the tight end because that tight end would have walked for an easy first down. Instead, a bit of a rushed pass, and they're going to punt the ball. Finlaw should be returning the punt. Back with the pass, the punt. And it's going to bounce at the 1 and stop. Oh my goodness. 99 yards to go. Here we go. Vince Trent. First play of the game. All right, first and 10 from the 1-yard line. Hand off Vince Trent. Vince Trent shakes and jukes and gets 3 yards, which is a positive play in my book. Like, it's positive, but it's really positive because we've not been able to run at all on Minnesota. They have 208 rushing yards. More passing yards. Trent, and again, just squished. Really good defensive tackle in the middle. Just pull out. 3rd and 6. 6:20 left in the game. We'll convert this, but if we don't convert it, it's not the end of the world. Blitz coming. He's got to get rid of the ball. He does. Hutchins gets a first down. Fights forward for sure first down, battling 3 Minnesota Vikings. That was a great play on his part. Not give up. Keep them legs churning and off that superstar status. 5:30 left in the game. Out back pass. Pressure. Gets rid of it, but it's incomplete. Minnesota was able to get pressure from the edge. Matson, first game back. I think we're mostly running the pass blocking. Pass. Out of bounds. Oh my goodness. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 13 here. I was watching to see if there was pressure, and it wasn't pressure.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
And it's a floater to Bradham. Bradham's got separation. It's a slow corner, and Bradham is going to go and score a touchdown. The extra point will tie the game. 87 yards for a re-signed wide receiver. It's around Whiteley. Maybe that's the corner that came in for the 3rd corner. I don't even know, but off to the races, and Bradham is not going to be caught by 5'88" speed wide receivers. Not lightning fast either, but fast enough. Big play. Big play, guys. Tie the game. Now can the defense stop Minnesota's running game? Look, they did the exact same hand move gestures. Neil Stallings got hurt. I didn't look or anything, but Jordan Williams has been playing the whole time, and Neil has not come back, so there's that injury, and we didn't know who it was, but figured it out now. Wow. Wadsworth got pushed back. And that was Jordan Williams. 2 plays in a row for Jordan Williams there to bring up a 3rd and 12. He's taking the game over, trying his best. I gotta be in the NFL next year, so I need to prove myself so someone will sign me. And it's a pass, and Garland's going to come up short, and they're going to punt the ball, and the Packers have a chance to go ahead for the go-ahead score. Well, that stat shows it all. 153 yards, 72 from the life in the second half here. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left. Pass. And he overthrew the wide receiver, rushed it a little bit. That was unfortunate. What? Oh, not over. Not over. More downs to get 10 yards at least. Second and 10.
Tight left, tight left. Hey, hey, we got four. We got four down.
Vince Trent in the backfield. Going off for a pass. And gets it away. Zuchek's. That was a weird pass. Might have actually went to the wrong player, but not pretty good for a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3. The handoff to Vince Trent. Vince Trent. It's close. Let's see where they spotted the ball. 4th and inches. 2-minute warning. Thought they were going for a field goal attempt there. That would be terrible. Oh, maybe Groves is going to go for it on 4th down. Kick a field goal. Punt the ball or go for it. Okay, they're going to punt the ball. That's unfortunate, but at least angled it out of bounds. At the 22, it was not a good punt. Not a good punt indeed. Alright, Minnesota now has the chance to go for the go-ahead score here.
Watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey.
Quarterback's good. Secondary is good. Pass rush needs to get to him. Gets to him, but is that out of bounds? That was a catch? Wow, that was a great catch. That was the most awkward looking catch I ever seen. 7 yards. Oh, booth review, okay. You could hear it, you could hear it. What did it say? Oh, it's close. He's trying, he's dragging his foot, and I think it's out of bounds. He drag his foot through the ground. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. No complete pass. In back pass. Gets it away. It's out of bounds. There's a flag. Is that for late?
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Clipping? Unnecessary roughness. Oh, because he tackled him way out of bounds. 1st down. Oh no. At the 42-yard line now. Late tackle out of bounds. Jump off over the middle. Easy pitch and catch. Yep, mode. Minute 35 left. Getting back to pass. Going deep, he's got Otto for a 1st down, and they are almost. They're in field goal position, but 2 more yards. Uh-oh. Now I'm really nervous. Hayden back to pass. So Lynn, he gets crushed. And it's an injury timeout. I think it was Lynn that got hurt on the play. Derek Lynn laughing at the tackle. 1st down. Oh. I'm out Green Bay. Uh-oh. Offense just couldn't get it done today. Run defense. We can still win. I just, you know, that percentage thing that they do on the games where it says, well, they had this amount of percentage. It's definitely favoring Minnesota right now. And he breaks free. He just will not go down. 2nd and 5. The 1 seed gonna fall. Who's the 1 seed for? Chargers with a 1 seed. That Chargers are the 1 seed. They're still for the 5 seed.
Start offense.
Cleveland was Browns 3 seed. The 1 versus 3. Saints 4 seed. Minnesota was the 5. Minnesota was the 6. Or 6. It's third and 11. 26. We need a turnover. No timeouts left. He got a first down. And he won't go down. And that's going to seal the game, guys. Poor tackling. I didn't expect to run an off-season video tonight, but that's what it looks like is going to happen. Hand off. Wadsworth won't go down. He won't go down. He's fighting forward. He's down to the 1. I don't believe this tackling. Hardest yard in Madden right here. Around the corner, touchdown. Game-sealing touchdown right there. Packers have to go in 40 seconds and score a touchdown to tie the game. It's going to take a miracle. 37 seconds, no timeouts. Rookie quarterback. Season's coming to a crashing end for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, so gross. It's just... Lead to the line. Break the ball. 9. That's so much time that went off the clock, and it's 3rd and 5 now. Come on, Bradham goes deep. That's, you know. Catch it. That's just terrible. It's first down, but 14, 10. Seven seconds left. Comes the Hail Marys. Hail Marys. Oh, almost caught on the deflection. If he would have caught it and ran it in, that would have been the craziest play ever. But instead, 1 second left. Okay. The face mask and Hail Mary 15 yards closer. Roger style. Back, deep corner, lots of pressure, and that's it. The Minnesota Vikings have beat the number 1 seeded Green Bay Packers. It's over. Season's over. Season is over. Game over. Dang. Dang. Let's look at the stats real quick. And Groves played good. I mean, at 76%. Completion rating a little better than 66, but rating was higher. And Ward, 10 yards a carry, 4.9 yards a carry. Callaway, 7.6 yards carry. What is that about? Receiving, Adam, 1 big catch, but Lynn even got hurt. Defensively, Packers, 4 sacks on the day, no interceptions. We lost. And our season is over. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we'll go over the roster and off-season stuff, which I planned on doing later in the season, but now that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.